What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I have just seen Manchester United lose 3-0 to Liverpool in what was a game which Liverpool fully deserved to win. They were more clinical than Manchester United, and United basically offered barely anything going forward. Even though Manchester United did start off the game well, in the first 20 minutes I felt like as if United were playing well. They were pressing Liverpool high and getting a couple of corners and kind of starting off a derby how a derby should be started off at home. You know, you want to be dominating the ball, and I think in the first 20 minutes Man United had 62% possession or something. The opening stages of the game, Man United did dominate for about 15-20 minutes. They were okay. However, Liverpool did score early on through Trent Alexander-Arnold after some great play. A fantastic pass from Van Dijk splits the defence, and I think it's on the left hand side. Diaz plays it across, and Mo Salah is deemed to be in an offside position. He touches it, and it comes to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who actually scores. It goes over the line. Dallow's clearance, he was over the line, and the ball actually goes over the line, so it was a goal. However, Mo Salah was offside, so Liverpool did kind of score, but their goal got disallowed. So both teams were playing in a 3-4-3 in possession, with the central midfielder kind of dropping back in between the two centre halves in possession, and then you had the right back kind of moving infield to form a little bit of a diamond or a four in midfield. Liverpool did end up scoring twice in the first half. 35 minutes gone, and Liverpool score through Diaz after Casemiro gives away the ball in midfield to Gravenberch, who plays through Mo Salah, and Mo Salah passes it right across the box from the right hand side, and Diaz heads home. And it's a very poor goal to concede from Manchester United. I'm looking at the still images here, and you've basically got 5 Liverpool players running it against 3 Manchester United players after Casemiro gives away the ball. Of course, Casemiro should not be giving away the ball, shouldn't be giving away the ball in this position. And because you've got both the fullbacks high up the pitch, you've got Mazraoui and Dalot both kind of high up the pitch, out of position. Of course, you're not expecting your central midfielders to be giving away such a poor pass straight to Gravenberch, who then runs at the 3 Man United players, De Ligt, Lisandro Martinez and Casemiro, and then he plays in Salah, who then crosses it right across the box, and Diaz and I think Szoboszlai are free at the far post on the left hand side, completely unmarked, because Mazraoui is nowhere in position, and Diaz heads home, and it's a very poor goal to concede for Manchester United. And it's very poor play from Casemiro. Casemiro kind of looks past it as well. Like I said before, it was a 5v3 in Liverpool's favour on the break, and it just reminds me of goals that Man United conceded last season, unfortunately. Very poor goal to concede, and like I said, similar goals were conceded last season, whereby Man United give away the ball, and you have your 2 central defenders and your holding midfielder kind of running back towards your own goal, and Liverpool are winning 1-0. A couple minutes later, though, Mazraoui has a decent shot, but it's straight at Alisson. And out of possession, Man United looked like as if they were playing in a 4-2-4 out of possession. Out of possession, yeah, they looked like a 4-2-4 pressing shape. But like they weren't pressing Liverpool really well, in my opinion. Like the Liverpool were playing out of the press very easily, and they didn't even look like as if they were out of second gear throughout the game. Diaz then scores another goal after Casemiro gives it away again, and this time I don't think it's Casemiro's fault completely for this goal, because Liverpool are kind of pressing up. They're kind of pressing high in Man United's half. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in Man United's half right now, and Casemiro is kind of a little bit unmarked in the centre of the pitch. However, I don't think Mazraoui should be passing this ball to Casemiro. I think Mazraoui needs to be passing it back to De Ligt or across to Lisandro Martinez, because you can see that Liverpool are ready to pounce on Casemiro, and as soon as that ball goes in, As soon as that ball goes in, I think it's Diaz. He runs straight for Casemiro and wins the ball back easily. I think it is a little bit poor from Casemiro, but in my opinion, Mazraoui shouldn't be passing that ball to Casemiro in the first place. Like I said, Mazraoui needs to be passing it to De Ligt or Lisandro Martinez, but unfortunately he passes it to Casemiro. Casemiro is then dispossessed, and of course the fullbacks aren't out of position for this one. However, it is a turnover in Manchester United's half. And as I'm watching the goal here, Liverpool are straight out of United's back four. The only holding midfielder there is Mainoo, and Man United are looking like as if they're in an okay shape. But Diaz then plays it to Salah, who then runs at Dalot, and then Dalot isn't able to block the cross, and Mo Salah plays it straight to Diaz at the just outside the box, just getting into the box, and Diaz then slots home with his right foot. I believe it's his right foot. Yeah, it's his right foot. Unfortunately, Lisandro Martinez, I think, should have been tighter to Diaz there in that situation. And I think I'm not like even sure on Lisandro Martinez's defensive capabilities, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he's looked quite amazing in terms of a signing for Manchester United since he signed 2 years ago. So I definitely think Lisandro Martinez needs to be tighter to Diaz in that situation. Dalot could be doing a lot to stop the cross, so I don't think that goal is kind of completely on Casemiro. Yeah, I just think Casemiro is a little bit of a scapegoat this match. Yes, he gave away the ball for the first goal, but for the second goal, Man United are in a good kind of defensive shape, and Dalot should be looking to block the cross from Mo Salah, and Martinez needs to be much tighter on Diaz than he was, and unfortunately it's 2-0 Liverpool due to kind of very easy mistakes in possession which Manchester United shouldn't be making. I think it's a collective kind of error from everyone, really. I think the first goal was Casemiro's fault completely, him giving away the ball in midfield in that position whereby you can see the whole pitch and you're not even under pressure at that moment. The second goal, however, Casemiro is under pressure and he loses the ball under pressure in his own half. But Man United are back in a good defensive shape, and Dalot needs to be doing better to stop the cross, and Martinez needs to be doing better to close down Diaz for the shot. And that's 2-0 Liverpool. And it looked like as if the game had gone past Casemiro, in my opinion, this match, and that's why he was hooked at half time. Collier replaced him in the midfield for the second half, and Collier didn't really offer too much, in my opinion. I think the Liverpool midfield they completely outran Man United. They didn't even get out of second gear, to be honest. Xerxes had a good shot from outside the box, but Alisson then saved that one as well. And then 56 minutes gone, Liverpool score their third goal after Mainoo gets bullied off the ball under pressure, and Liverpool counter-attack. I think it's who dispossesses him. I think it's Gravenberch again. I think someone dispossesses him. I can't see for sure who it is. But Liverpool then score on the counter, and it's just another disappointing goal to be given away like that. Mainoo, again, he shouldn't be getting dispossessed in that position. I don't think the ball shouldn't be played into him as well. Mazraoui plays the ball into Mainoo, and Mainoo's kind of got nowhere to go. Liverpool's press is very good. They're pressing in like a 4-1. They're pressing in a 4-2-4 formation here as well, and Mainoo just gets crowded out, in my opinion. I don't think Mazraoui should be passing the ball to Mainoo in that position, and Collier is pressed high as well. I don't know why Collier is so high in this phase of play. He needs to be kind of dropping back into the central midfield to help out Mainoo, and it's just unfortunate. It's just a very sloppy goal again. And when Mainoo gives away the ball or is dispossessed, I think it's number 10, McAllister, actually, who dispossesses him. Liverpool are onto Martinez and De Ligt in a 4v2 again, and they're outnumbered defensively again. Mazraoui and De Ligt are out of possession. What's interesting is that when you see your teammate getting pressed and you know he's going to lose the ball, you need to be sprinting back towards your own goal so that you can get in a defensive shape, so that obviously you've got shapes in possession and out of possession. When you know you're going to lose the ball or you see your teammate getting pressed, you need to get back into shape defensively. And unfortunately, Mazraoui and Dalot are both out of position. De Ligt and Martinez are in a 4v2, running back towards their own goal. And I think it's, who's that, number 8? I think that's number 8, the Liverpool's number 8, Szoboszlai. Yeah, Szoboszlai, he plays it to Mo Salah, who slots home. And Mo Salah, of course, he's going to score against Man United. He always scores against Man United, unfortunately. And I think Collier as well, he's out of position. Like, if you see your teammate, Mainoo, is under pressure and you know he's going to lose the ball here, he's surrounded by 1, 2, 3 players that are around him in close vicinity. I think Collier and you know he's going to lose the ball. I think Collier needs to drop back, Dalot needs to drop back, and Mazraoui needs to drop back as well. He just dives in. And he completely misses the ball. And defensively, it's very poor for Man United. They need to be doing better there. Szoboszlai picks out Salah, who smashes it past Onana at the near post. And again, like I mentioned before, Liverpool outnumbered Man United defensively. 4v2, it was in Liverpool's favour. And that was game, really. Man United weren't really going to get back into the game. Xerxes does have a header from Rashford's cross, but it's straight at Alisson as well. Man United had a total of I think it was 3 shots on target. Both teams had 3 shots on target. And if you look at the stats in terms of possession, shots on target, and overall shots, Liverpool had 11 shots compared to United's 8. And shots on target, each team had 3. And possession, United had more possession than Liverpool. I expected Liverpool to have more possession this game, but they didn't. In terms of expected goals as well, it was relatively close, with Man United having a 1.36 expected goals compared to Liverpool's 1.73. But in terms of chances, Liverpool did deserve to win the game simply because Man United defensively were very, very poor. And it reminds me of phases of play from last season whereby the central midfielder, the defensive central midfielder, and the 2 centre-backs are just running back towards their own goal after the team wins possession in Man United's own third, and the full-backs and the wingers are just completely out of position. So it's very poor defensively from Man United. When Man United did win the ball back, they looked like as if they had no confidence on the ball. I was particularly disappointed with United in terms of Rashford and Garnacho. I believe they offered nothing going forward and nothing defensively. When United did lose the ball, they were just jogging back, and it was very poor to see from me, in my opinion. And Liverpool wanted it more. They closed down the space and offered Man United nothing in terms of going forward. What was interesting to see was Amad did come on in the 69th minute, and he had more touches in the opposition box than any other Man United player, and he only came on in the 69th minute. Amad has looked very good so far this season, better than Rashford and Garnacho, and of course better than Antony, who in my opinion needs to be released. But Xerxes has another shot in the 17th minute, but it goes wide. And finally, I just want to say, in the 94th minute, Collier has the ball in his own half, and he's getting pressed by 2 Liverpool players, and it just goes to show how much more Liverpool wanted to win this game than Man United when they're 3-0 up in the 94th minute. You don't need to be pressing like that. But what's more concerning for me to see is that no Man United player is helping out Collier in that position, who's on the wing, and no one's there offering themselves for a pass. And it was very disappointing to see. Abject performance. I thought it was a little bit cowardly as well in terms of Man United going forward. As soon as Liverpool scored, Man United really didn't offer anything. Casemiro does look past it, to be quite honest with you. And Man United's back 4 were given no protection. Mainoo and Casemiro didn't protect, and neither did Garnacho and Rashford. They offered no support to Dalot and Mazraoui. In terms of Liverpool, I thought Liverpool played very, very well, and they fully deserved the win. Gravenberch and McAllister completely dominated Casemiro and Mainoo, and Collier as well, who came on in the second half. And Salah and Diaz, of course, had field days. They were given so much space down the flanks because Mazraoui and Dalot were out of position for basically for two of their goals. Definitely Mazraoui and Dalot were out of position. In terms of Man United, where do we go from here? Serious questions need to be asked in terms of the whole starting 11 and in terms of the whole squad as well. Serious questions need to be asked of Marcus Rashford. Is he going to deliver the season? He was very disappointing last season, and I'm going to have to say Garnacho as well. And you know what? Even Bruno Fernandes, like in terms of Bruno Fernandes' impact when Man United are losing, I think it's there to be desired. Because Bruno Fernandes didn't show for the ball and he was too often kind of occupying the Liverpool centre-backs with Xerxes as well. In terms of Martinez as well, is he good enough? Like, yes, they call him the butcherer or whatever, United fans call him. Yes, he gives it his all or whatever, but he gave away, like, Man United conceded. What goal was this? I think this was the second goal. Yeah. No, it's the third goal as well. Sorry. Third goal, Man United concede, and straight from the kickoff, Martinez gives it away, and Salah almost makes it 4. And to be quite honest with you, Liverpool should have had like maybe 4, probably 4 goals. But yeah, it was 3 for them. But in terms of Man United, like I was mentioning, serious questions need to be asked of the whole 11. And I'm talking about the new signings as well. I'm talking about Mazraoui, De Ligt, Martinez. Casemiro I don't think is good enough. I think his legs have gone, and I don't think Ugarte is going to come in and solve all the issues that Man United have. They just look very poor defensively when they lose the ball. As you shouldn't be losing the ball in your own defensive third, and when you lose the ball, you need to recover quickly and get back into position. And Man United were just too slow to do that. In terms of a midfielder, like I said, I don't think Ugarte is going to solve everything. United need a ball-playing central midfielder that can actually play football. Someone like Toni Kroos. I think Man United could do with in central midfield. Who can kind of play with the ball under pressure, can kind of knock it about and hold possession, just hold the ball and pick out good passes and pick out line breaking passes as well. I don't think Ugarte is actually good under pressure as well, so it'll be interesting to see how he fits in. But Casemiro, I think, is past him for him. But yeah, very, very poor for Man United. I did mention in my preview that I didn't expect Man United to be winning this game, and they didn't, unfortunately. So anyway, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and tell me your thoughts about the game in the comments below. And I'll see you guys after the international break, and hopefully Man United don't have to make us suffer for another 2 weeks. And I'll catch you in the next one.